What I'm about to show you is a complete webinar setup system in Webflow that we have implemented in many of our clients. So this setup includes a dynamic webinar content along with a registration form. And upon registration, the user gets an automated email from Zapier, which includes all the details regarding the webinar, along with the meeting link and a Google Calendar invite. So this setup is very versatile and can be used in various purposes, including discovery calls and online coaching. So we have also provided a script that allows you to generate Google Calendar link directly from the Webflow CMS data. So let's hop on the computer and see how to set this up in a few steps. To give you a bird's eye view of everything, I have created a flowchart. So as you can see here, this whole process takes place in two steps. First, in Webflow, we store the dynamic data and into the hidden input, and the Google Calendar link is generated through the script that we will going to provide you, which I'll show you in a minute. And in Zapier, we collect the data and populate the data into the emails which will going to be sent. So this is the email that the user is gonna get once they register. This email contains basic information like the title, time, date, and the webinar link, and also the Google Calendar link. So if you'd like to customize this further and style this further, you can style this to something like this, and I'll show you at the end of the video how to do that also. So let's hop on the Webflow and see what is the structure. In Webflow, we have a very basic structure. This is a CMS template page, and here we have a form block. Let's quickly go ahead and see the CMS structure and CMS fields and what are the fields that we are going to use. So it has some basic information like title, webinar thumbnail, date, time, and webinar link. So these two things are for the generation of the Google Calendar link. I'll show you in a minute, and let's just quickly go ahead and save this collection. Yep, that is the CMS structure. So now what you have to do to get those data and to link it up, we have to put one embed in form block. Let's just quickly go ahead and put one HTML embed, and let's just call it hidden input. I've actually styled this, which is basically set to none, and now I'll put the hidden input, and here let's just go ahead and type is equal hidden, and the name will be like name is equal to title, and value is going to be the title. Okay, I'll just quickly go ahead and copy this and put it a couple of times. Webinar link, and link it up with webinar link. Okay, that's just it. Yep, that is a simple setup in Webflow. Okay, once you are done with it, you just have to publish the project. For Zapier to work properly, it needs to have at least one submission. So we'll just quickly go ahead and submit one submission in the form. Yep. Once you create a Zapier account and logged into it, you can see a similar workspace, similar dashboard like this. First of all, what you have to do to connect the apps, you just have to go to the apps panel in the left hand side and click here, apps. Here, as you can see, I have already connected my Gmail and the Webflow account. If you'd like to set up more complex email drips, you can set up your email provider over here. So once you connect it, you can see your connections over here. As you can see, I have created this around 15-16 seconds ago. So once you are done with it, you have to just go to this create button and create your first Zap. Click here Zap, and as a trigger, we will be using Webflow. On form submission as an app event, and choose your account. We will choose our recent connected account. Let's hit continue, and now the project name. This is a project, and now the form name. Click continue and test the trigger. There you go, you got the record, and these are the data that Zapier got from our submitted Webflow form. So now we'll just go ahead and choose as action. I'm using Gmail for this. Like I've said before, you can use any email provider. What do you have to do? You have to send an email on form submission. So click send an email, click continue. So here are the basic information that we need to connect, which is very basic, and you can connect it by just clicking over here. So I will just go ahead and first forward this process. Once you are done with it, let's go ahead and click continue and test step. So hopefully we should get an email from me. Okay, yep, there you go. This is the email that I've got from Zapier. Okay, up until now what you have seen is all you need to set up automated replies in form submission in Webflow by using Zapier. Now comes the interesting part, generating the Google Calendar invite from your CMS data. Before getting into this, we have to consider two important things, that is the format of the date and the time in the CMS. So let's go ahead and check this out. As you can see here, the time format is hours, minutes, and then seconds, and the date format is year, then month, and then date. Let's quickly go ahead and put this. Okay, let's save it. And now once you go to the clonable link in the page settings, you can find the code snippet. We are basically using these parameters to generate the Google Calendar invite by using this function. So we'll just go ahead and copy this code and paste it to our project. And this data is directly pulling from the Webflow CMS. So because I have duplicated the same project and pasted the same code, so these are connected. In your case, this might shown some kind of error. So you have to connect these fields. We have to put another hidden input in the form block. So let's go ahead and quickly do that. So this input has a ID of calendar link. So let's over here, and this is going to be like calendar invite. Let's save and close and quickly go ahead and test this out. Okay, let's submit the data and let's put this bidon/test. okay, sign up. Now if you go and inspect the page in console panel, you can see the Google Calendar link invite. So there you go. Now let's go ahead and in Zapier update the Zap. To do that, in Zapier, let's go and quickly uncomment this line, comment out this line, click save. In Zapier, in the form submission Webflow steps, when you go to here, continue, find new records. In the form, this is the data, continue with this record. Okay, in the Gmail, let's populate the data into the Gmail. Let's say Google Calendar invite, and use this field. Okay, now let's continue and publish. Okay, let's test it out. Refresh this page. Let's quickly go ahead and publish once. Test 3. So if we go ahead and refresh it, yep, there you go. This is the title, this is the webinar information, and with the Google Calendar invite. Yep, that is it. If you'd like to set the Google Calendar invite on a separate email, you just have to add another steps after this step. By that way, you can set the Google Calendar invite on a separate email after this. So I'd like to mention one thing regarding the email. So here in Zapier, you can select actually what type of email you want to send. You can send plain emails and HTML emails, like I've said before. So this is what the plain text email look like, and if you'd like to style this further, you can put some codes. This is basically the sample. This is basically the sample of the sample code of the email. And the result you are getting over here is something like this. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like this kind of content, make sure to check out other videos in our channel. And until next time, bye bye.